everyone, and welcome to my channel. And if you're new to my channel, welcome to you. So we're looking at the energies for April as we go through April, and this month I sat quietly and sort of got some poetic words and some sort of spiritual messages with names, articles and what have you, and I jotted them down in this little journal here. So as we go through the readings for the month of April, then obviously we will delve into the booklet and see what comes out for each star sign. So with all that said and done, let's get on with the readings. Now I'm going to read for the lovely star sign of Sagittarius. So Sag, let's have a quick look in this little scribbly book and see what I wrote for you. So we have: computers play a big part this week. IT will be coming out of your ears in trying to resolve an issue, but you will get to the bottom of it without any tears. You may be asked to partake in a challenge, so decisions need to be made, and you may get dragged into an argument where you call a spade a spade. Oh, Sag. So we've got computers play a big part this week. Okay, I just feel whether there's an issue, some program not working correctly, but you're going to resolve it without any tears, as in it's not going to cost you anything. You just need a little bit of your time to work out the glitch that I feel some of you may come across. You also may be asked to partake in a challenge, so it's like you're going to think to yourself, is it worth me doing this? Okay, so decisions need to be made, and there's something about don't get dragged into an argument, I feel, because I feel like you will get dragged into something, some of you, and it's basically you will just give your truth. You'll call a spade, you will say, you know, exactly what you think of a situation where some of you may get involved in. Now the numbers I had out for you that were significant was 11, 17 and 30. These could be dates in April that mean something to you. It can also be that these are dates where someone passed into spirit as well. And then the years 1982 and 1959 was coming out as a significance, and again this could be something happened in that year, or again it could be somebody who passed away on those years as well. Now, items that I had showing around you, there was an old book that you sort of come across and you'd forgotten about. There's something about a red bag. Okay, now this could be some I feel like this could be either on somebody's person that you meet, or it could be a red bag that you could see in a second-hand shop or on the market stall. There's something significant about being drawn to a red bag or finding something to do with a red bag. It could be items of your computer that you sealed away in a red bag. Do you know what I mean? So however that's resonating. And then the names I had that were important were Wayne, Lindsay, Carol, Debbie and Christopher. Now these names could be people around you on a daily basis, or it could be names again connected with spirit. So that was my little scribblings there for you, Sag. It's not going to resonate for everybody obviously, but we're going to look into the cards now and see what is coming out in those for you. What have we got for Sagittarius? And we have pleasure. Very nice card. And it says, do something just for fun. Pleasure is one of life's essential nutrients. Okay, so it's sort of saying to you, cut yourself some slack. Some of you could have sort of been burning the candle at both ends, could have been really working hard. It could mean spending time with your pets, your cats, your dogs, your horses, whatever animals you may keep. Okay, so there's something about pleasure here. It can also be to do with that somebody asking you to partake in something. That could be a pleasurable thing as well, so just to be mindful of that. So what else have we got for Sagittarius? Sag. Let's take two cards out of this deck for you, and we have the Covenant, and it's sacred contract. Okay, now I said to you that you were going to be some of you may be asked to partake or get involved on something, and it can also mean reading the small print. So if you are invited or you're asked, okay, or maybe some of you may be sort of looking to change your jobs, and it's sort of saying make sure you read the small print. the thing with some people is they can advertise for a great position, but then when you look at the small print and you find out what holidays and what breaks and what have you that you're allowed, it doesn't really, you know, paint a true picture. So there's something about a sacred contract. Look at the small print. And as I said, it could also be that when you are partaking or asked to challenge, that you may be sent a document to sign and agree, but make sure there's something about reading the small print. So we then have the card of unmarked trail, and a revelation comes through. Okay, so there's something about progress here, because we've got stepping stones. Okay, we've got stones, and I feel like they look like stepping stones to me. I feel like I want to hold them that way, and you're progressing. So there's something about progression. There could be an offer on the table, but there's something about read the small print. Okay, it can also mean play the situation to your advantage. So if somebody does want to hire you, somebody wants to employ you, somebody wants to take you on for something or other, then it's like to say, yeah, it comes at a cost though. These are my terms. Make it work in your favour. So there's something about your energy in April where you put the ball in your court and don't allow it in theirs. So you be the one to be the sort of have the manipulation and, you know, make them realise your worth. That's what I want to say. Make them realise your worth. So let's have a look what else is going on. Let's have a look at your animal spirit cards, Sag. What's coming out in those for you? Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Feel like those two animal spirit cards, and we have the alchemical sign of water, and it's a starfish, coming out with the alchemical sign of fire, and it's the zebra. Okay, so the starfish energy, this is something that's been uncovered. This is something that's coming to the surface. Okay, it's also a symbol of luck, looking at the actual star symbol of itself. There could be a situation where you could have buried your head in the sand, because if you think of a starfish, how it's sort of most of the time burying itself in the sand. So I feel like there's something about you maybe burying your head in the sand. And when I look at the black and white zebra, this is, I feel, that black and white to do with the contract. Okay, and where the colour triangle is here, this is what I'm saying, pay attention to detail. Okay, so something standing out in some paperwork that they're saying don't overlook. Okay, something to do with paperwork not to overlook. Let's have a look what your chakra card comes out for you. What have we got for Sag? And we have balance. Okay, but I feel this is you, and I feel, as I said, you've got the upper hand on the situation, or take the upper hand on the situation for it to weigh in your favour. So I feel these are the disgruntled people. Okay, in a metaphorical sense of something is presented to you, and it's like to say, okay, in front of this panel, I'm not really going to, you know, I'm interested, but I'm not interested on your terms. I'm interested on my terms. So it's like you take the responsibility on, you have the ball in your court, as I said, and you will make them listen. It's about making somebody listen as well, and being fair so that they sort of understand, you know, a situation coming from your point of view, and you will get it across. Okay, because look at their body language here. It's like to say, all right, you know, we're a bit stuck here then, because he or she is not going to comply. There's something about compliance, but it's on your terms. It's very, very deep. So what else have we got going on for Saggies? What else have we got going on for the Saggies? And we have into me, I see. Okay, and this is about protecting yourself again, learning your worth, going into your inner self and thinking, you know, that I'm in control of this. I love myself enough not to be put on by individuals, maybe in your work or your family. Okay, so there's sort of self-love going on here as well. Into me I see, look within at how you can bring peace, clarity and worth to your current circumstances. Told you it was deep for you, Sag, so let's just get one more card out. What else is coming out for the energies for Sagittarius for April? Okay, and we have a revolution. So this is going to be coming out. You are going to work whatever this situation that is arising in the month of April. You are going to have a turn of events, and it's going to be, you are going to be in control. There's a revolution here. There's a success that is coming in, and this card just sort of highlights that. I feel like I just want to grab one more card for you. Let's have a look what else is coming out for Sag. Sag. Sagittarius. I'm being drawn to one of my crystals for you, and it's a little crystal frog. Okay, now I just feel there's something about leapfrogging like jumping the queue. There's something about jumping the queue. Now this could be for some of you who've have gone for an interview, and maybe there's something about a second interview, but it's as though your favourite. Okay, there's something about you jumping, taking advantage, or being pushed further in front on something. It could be even to do with if you're waiting a decision on something, and it's like coming into April, if it's been on somebody's desk in paperwork just laying there, then this is going to escalate, and you know, you will be pushed and jumped in front of the queue. I was just drawn to that. And also a frog is an adaptable creature. It's an amphibian, and it can live obviously on both land and water. So this is something about there's something about flexibility maybe, or adaptability, that you need to look at as well in the month of April. But I was so drawn to that just when I was just getting this last card out for you, and it's heart, home, compassion. Okay, so this is coming out for you to say home is where the heart is, and this is sort of you emphasizing, you know, you are contented when you are happy in your home environment. There could be focus around the month of April as well, where you feel there's matters that need dealing around the home as well. So they're sort of trying to get peace and clarity and a balance around your home situation as well, my lovelies. So my lovely Sagittarius, I hope you can take something from that reading, and until next time, you take care of you. Bye then.